What's good, Aries? Welcome to your new moon in Leo reading. We are going to be looking at the astrology as well as oracle and tarot cards to see what is coming out for you at this time. Hope this message finds you well. So good to have you here. So, the astrology says that your perception of happiness is being brought to your attention under August new moon, as it will ignite your fifth house of authenticity, celebration, and hobbies. So this is really about being honest with yourself, being real with yourself. Whether creatively or in terms of love and romance, this is an opportunity for you to start again and reconnect with what genuinely brings you joy. While at odds with rebellious Uranus, however, this new beginning may require you to venture out of your comfort zone. Fortunately, you have the help of your celestial ruler Mars, as it is not only transmitting meticulous Virgo alongside Mercury, but also activating your sixth house of due diligence. This means, despite the chaos and unexpected changes, you have the mindset and resourcefulness to make this new beginning happen. So, time for you to go ahead and put the wheels in motion, is what I heard, with whatever it is that you've been holding out on. So, take a nice, slow, deep breath, watch your ears, and let it out when you're ready. Here we go. Thank you so much to the angels, ancestors, way showers, and guides. Show us what we need to know for the beautiful Aries. Setting a circle of wisdom and protection as we call back our power and return evil eye to sender. Okay, Aries, so how are you doing out there? Thank you so much for joining me once again for this message. All right, so the High Lady of Love and Compassion with the Prison Wife. Interesting. So trying to have compassion, but maybe it's like, you give too much of yourself and you're too understanding of other people, right? And it's always like, with others, perhaps you can see the glass as half full, but with yourself, two, in your own situation, maybe you feel like it's harder for you to see that. So the cosmos, the universe is coming through today, asking you perhaps to reevaluate, as your astrology was talking about, the direction in your life, the way that you're going, the people that you're with. Is it the direction that you want to go, or are there some big changes that need to be made that we've perhaps been ignoring? So the Phoenix coming out in the upright position, you are rising out of those ashes. I do see you allowing it all to come tumbling down if need be, is what I heard, Aries. All right, look at this. Phoenix, Aries, fire. Are you kidding me? And it's Leo season. So you are definitely in some strong energy in relation to your own energy, if you will, at this moment. Resurrection, surrender to change. And that's what this was talking about in the astrology. So 29 coming to an 11 is all about being the master of the change. It's almost like taking control of your life, taking the bull by the horns, if you will, and not allowing things to go in a direction that you really don't want it to go, if you will. So this here with the River Queen on the bottom, flow, letting go, once again with the surrender to change, letting go. What is it you need to let go of? Natural movement coming out here today. This was in the reverse on the bottom here, so I feel like with this Lady of Lightning, that's all about tower, if you will, a paradigm shift, and more or less just like leaving the old behind. The word Lord, communication, pause, praise, and dishonesty. So maybe you're letting go of people who are fake. I heard fake love, people who, you want to be able to trust them, take them for their word. Maybe the type of people that you're dealing with or have dealt with in the past are the type of people that maybe will tell you what you want to hear. That's really the energy that I was mostly getting from this. The Queen of Light, illumination, enlightenment, and celebration. So I do feel like as you're leaving, you know, these energies behind, whoever, whatever they may be, that are perhaps holding you back, you're actually going to feel like so much lighter is the energy that I really feel from all of this. Feeling more in your element is what I heard. All right, let me know how this is resonating, Aries. Leave a like in the comments below. Let me know also what's going on. And don't forget to hit the subscribe and bell notification so you don't miss any of the readings I put out. And I'm always on live every Saturday as well. The Phoenix appears as an ally to celebrate your journey and to ensure that your ultimate success. And that's what this was talking about too, as far as enlightenment and celebration. So it's like, again, celebrating the fact that perhaps you've risen out of these past blocks, you know, these things that kept you blocked, if you will. All right, so this card also says, this is true even if it appears that you have just passed through a metaphorical experience of death or are currently enduring a perception of failure in your life. Death and rebirth are related when you enter the realm of the Phoenix. See, in this light, nothing truly dies, but rather changes. So, you know, death and rebirth and whatever this situation is in your life that perhaps could be changing. And again, we were seeing that with the Lady of Lightning at the bottom of the card, right? Again, this is all about surprises, sometimes shock, total paradigm shift, you know? We've been having a lot of lightning here as well. Again, I feel like a lot is coming to light for you. You know, like maybe the light bulb has just gone off in your head and you're like, what the fuck am I doing dealing with this shit, right? Kind of situation. All right, let's see here. So, but rather brings big changes from one ending directly into a new beginnings. The Phoenix is constantly reinventing itself and rises up whole and new and even more powerful with every death it experiences. This could signal an end of a relationship or of a dynamic within one, or an end of a job, a project, or even a life. Perhaps no failure is involved, but it is time for a complete overhaul of your circumstances. You may be tired of what you are doing, or you may know intuitively that it's time to move on and try something new. Whatever the case, a death of the old and a celebration of the new life are called for. Whatever you do now will indeed be a successful endeavor, for a rebirth is imminent. All right, so some big changes happening for you at this time. We're going to try to take a look into it. All right, word is bond is what I heard though with this word Lord energy. You definitely only want to deal with people that you can trust. And that's what I feel like perhaps this whole big changes, if you will. It's like you've made some new rules, if you will, in a sense, put up new boundaries in your life, that you're only dealing with people that, again, give you that peace of mind. Clear your mind and trust in the universe, you know. Allow the universe to show you perhaps those people that you do need to be aware of and cut out. Practice gratitude, you know. Be grateful for the lessons and maybe even the blessings that are coming into your life as well, because you're not having to deal with this situation any longer, perhaps. Assess the situation is definitely coming out today here for you to be aware of. Again, it's about addressing how you feel and what's been holding you back, and really being honest with yourself about it, all right? So let's see what's coming out here today for the River Queen. What do we need to know? So for the letting go, speak your world into being. Once again, with this word Lord coming out here today, perhaps you let somebody know, you know, what it is. You told them, you know, I don't want to say you told them off, but you definitely let them know what was up, is the energy that I'm getting from this. Attuned to the divine. Yeah, I feel like that with this Piscean energy and Gemini energy, you know, all about masculine and feminine. We're in that Leo sun and moon time frame here. And I feel like you know, since fire is your element and that's the energy that we're in, I feel like you're just really tapping into this energy of authenticity and being true to yourself. Release your blocks. Absolutely. I feel like that's what you're doing currently with this Phoenix energy, with the River Queen. Flow and letting go. That's absolutely releasing those blocks, whether they're within you or with other people that you could be dealing with. And like I said earlier, be real with yourself, and that's coming out here today. Some of you may be taking time alone, going out into nature, maybe even at night. Maybe you did just do so for this last 10-10 full moon. How interesting, because tens are endings, and this is like a total, again, paradigm shift. I feel like whatever realization that you recently just had, that was it. See the bigger picture, the word Lord with the communication, praise, and dishonesty. Yeah, you're definitely, moving in the direction that is going to be best for you, because you see the bigger picture and you understand that, perhaps if a situation is one where you know that it's done nothing but caused you to stagnate and not move forward, you've got to trust in the universe that whatever direction that spirit, God, your higher source is prompting you to move towards, this is what's really going to change everything for you. Oh yes, definitely could be karmic situation around a soulmate energy, maybe someone that you realized was not, someone that you could trust, someone that maybe you did put a lot of trust in. But this is really about healing within yourself now, is what I feel with this. Yes, taking control of the situation. And that could be you with that King of Wands, Aries energy. But in any case, it is definitely about taking charge of your life, of the situation, whatever it may be. Speak your world into being. Ooh, there's definitely been a lot of arguments going on in the past here that were throwing things off. Definitely could have been some competition as well. And this could have definitely, caused a lot of confusion, mental confusion. And really just, you had to reassess and look at this situation. You knew whatever it was, you couldn't continue moving forward in this way. Knight of Pentacles, it's like instead of, slowly going forward, you're like taking extra steps backwards. It's like you're going so fast into the red. Yeah, look at that. 10 of Cups in reverse. Definitely, there's no happiness here, whatever this is. And I think you were really very aware, regardless if a person was involved or if this was just you yourself, that you knew something needed to change. With the Phoenix energy, it's asking you to hold back from perhaps a relationship at this time with the 7 of Cups in reverse, especially if this relationship that's in question is one that did cause you to feel like there were a lot of power struggles with someone perhaps, and you just really saw that you needed to hold back, from this type of energy. I don't feel like you're confused any longer about what it is that you want, or that perhaps maybe the situation you've been in is just not where you're going to find it, if you will. Yeah, there's just a lot of chaos going on here. A lot of unrest is what I feel. The more that you hold back from moving into this Phoenix energy, releasing these blocks, letting whatever this is from the past go. This is just kind of like Lot's wife turning back and then turning into the pillar of salt. It's like nothing ever changes in our lives because we keep reliving that Groundhog Day. Same situation, day in, day out, nothing changing, right? King of Cups in reverse. This is going to do nothing but cause you unhappiness, cause you to feel bitter perhaps in your life if you move forward in this way. You're really being asked to see the bigger picture here today, and to make perhaps a commitment to yourself with that word Lord energy here coming out for the future placement, meaning that you really need to look at what's important to you. I feel like you've worked hard to get to a place to where you don't have to worry so much. And to go backwards or to keep going backwards is really not serving you well. Absolutely. That's what Spirit is saying. That's the truth. It is doing nothing but blocking your abundance and your ability to move forward and allow things to end and to allow that new beginning as well, which simultaneously happens as this talks about. It's all about change, and that is the one constant in the universe, is it not? All right, so remember to honor and value your own worth. See your value and worth, all right? And especially if something like this is happening on the home front, you could be dealing with a child or a spouse as well, where there are, some kind of money issues, if you will. Maybe somebody is overspending, or, they just don't understand that money doesn't grow on trees. I don't know. But whatever it is, it feels like the conflict that you've been dealing with whoever you've been making plans with, as far as financial plans, things of that nature, I feel like it's done nothing but more or less like cause you to go backwards. And in whatever way this is, I feel like you're definitely seeing that something has to change. And this is sort of where we're at this point. So be aware of what's blocking you. Allow yourself to move through this doorway of that ending in the beginning, which again, it's like as soon as you pass through, you're in the new energy, you're in the new state. Allow yourself to really see the bigger picture and honor how you feel and what's best for you. 1616 on the timer. Definitely hit the like button, subscribe, bell notification. Definitely also share this with a friend, Aries, if you know someone who could use this message. If you need a personal reading, all of that is in the description box. So, coming out from our love, no communication, I hide my true desires for you. So you definitely could have either somebody around you, maybe this person always was kind of like this. They never really would tell you how they felt. We both need a time to heal. Interesting. All right. So it's like, I don't feel like this person has ever been completely forthcoming with you. Even maybe like when you were with them, you always was kind of questioning, doubting, guessing. I am so sorry for messing everything up. You deserve so much more, is what this person is saying. And maybe they did screw it up. I mean, I can't, money is the biggest thing that I see, perhaps, we could be arguing about here. But more than anything, it's like, this is not what I signed up for, kind of thing, right? All right, so last card out today. I am trying to be someone you can trust. Do you even want to give this person a chance at this point any longer, though? I really do feel like you've kind of reached this crossroads type of energy at this point, where it's like, we're not turning back now, even though sometimes it may be hard, not to turn back. And we saw that Eight of Cups. It's not out here anymore, but Eight of Cups in reverse, that's talking about not moving forward or always going back, that kind of thing. And we certainly don't want to do that, right? All right, guys, let's get an answer to your question in 3, 2, and 1. And the answer we're getting, Aries, is a hard no. You know exactly what you need to do, my beautiful Aries. I do trust that you will, and I would love to see you again soon for another reading. Bye for now.